Le Patin Libre has been on our radar for many years. They've been traveling around the country with their unique artistic skating show, and at some point, about maybe 4 or 5 years ago, they really came to the attention of the whole network of dance presenters in the country. Eva Fisher, our general manager, and I went to see the show a year ago at a sort of neighborhood rink in Toronto, and really fell in love with the piece and decided that it would be a shame if it wasn't shown in Peterborough.
Remarkably, the artists of Le Patin Libre themselves do the entire setup, which essentially turns the rink into a theater on ice. The company of artists themselves come in and set up all the lights, and at the end of the show, they also have to take the lights down.
And it all happens in the matter of a few hours. They come in at 2:30 in the afternoon for a 7:30 show, which is extraordinary. I mean, every other dance company we bring here to Peterborough takes days to set up sometimes. But they've got it figured out to such a science that all the skaters, all the dancers are setting up the lights and sound. You know, there's like one technician or something for this whole show. But they do that because rinks have so many other users. There are hockey clubs and skating clubs, and it's impossible to get ice time to do a show like this the way you do in a theater.
It's also convenient for presenters and for touring that they don't have to bring as many personnel with them on tour as most companies do. So for such a large group of skaters, it makes it a little bit more possible.
Our initial thought was to put this in a smaller rink. There are rinks here that hold 300 or 400 or 500 people. And when we contacted them, the city manager who was in charge of them pushed us to the Memorial Center, and so we said, great, we'll take the biggest rink you've got, and we'll really go over the top with this show.
This is Public Energy's biggest single-day show ever. I think we're going to have more people out today than we've had any time in the organization's 30-year history.
A full house would be all the seats on one side of the rink. So really we're using one side of the rink. It's about 900 seats. Mm-hmm. Whereas if you were doing a hockey game in here with all four sides, you'd get over 3,000. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but 900 is enough for us.
This is Bill's final show with Public Energy, and also one of my first in the role of programming director. It's such an exciting moment to be joining Public Energy. As a young dance artist in the late 90s and early 2000s, Bill programmed my work and toured it in Ontario. So to be mentored in this role by him, and then to do the same for other artists, I just couldn't be happier.
Section are you? C. Well, everyone's in C, but you're in section 4. So you're putting it in. Okay. So sit on above your seats there. Okay. Yeah. So look for your section.
Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome.
great.
Well, it was a good venue to play in. It was great to be back here.
Yeah.
Last time I was here, I was high like this, competing with Sequence On. So.
My name is Eva Fisher. I'm the Managing Director with Public Energy, for those of you who don't know me. And this toast is threefold. First, I would like to congratulate Le Patin Libre on this performance and on the culmination of your tour. I know it probably wasn't your plan to finish in Peterborough, but know that this is a huge honor to us, and we're so thrilled. And my third toast goes to my colleague of 8 years, Bill Kimball. This is the final show that Bill programmed in his over 30 years at the helm of Public Energy. And it feels fitting to end his time with us with something so spectacular, because Bill never shies away from the spectacular. His willingness to take smart risks, to challenge audiences, and his deep support for the important work of artists have shaped the creative ecology of this town. It's been an honor. I've learned so much from you, and it's been a lot of fun. So cheers to Bill.
For me, that's why I got involved in programming dance in the first place, was the blend of athleticism and artistry. And over the years, the dance world has pushed that combination to further and further limits. The very first show that Public Energy ever programmed was a dance piece done on a trampoline by a circus artist who was also a choreographer. And this feels like we're coming full circle after 31 years.